What's up, everybody? This is Cat Daddy. You're watching another review video of Cat Daddy on Cat Daddy Podcast Show, and this is it. Now, this review, it's gonna be of another tabletop role playing game. You know, I like my role playing games tabletop wise. People that don't know what I'm talking about, which is cool. I'm cool with that. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, Starfinder, that kind of stuff. Tales from the Loop, Alien, all the good stuff. But this one that I have right here for y'all, it's a real good beginner mechanical book that I would tell people to get if you're going to start out being a dungeon master or dragon master and you have no idea how to run a story or how to use any role-playing dice mechanics. This book right here, this one's for you. Now, this book was written by Jonathan Hicks. I'm pretty sure he's a really good professional D&D master, and he's probably got a couple of decades playing D&D because you could tell it's well written. The first half of the book tells you how to set up, how to tell the story, the rules, which is not that many rules. You can learn within 10 minutes. And the second half of the book shows you like a small little one-shot story that, you know, like a little fluff story that you could do. You could host like about 4 people or 2 people, even 1 person could play, and you're the game master. Now, before I tell the name of this book, it's an industrial science fiction role-playing game. It's going to be in space. It's dark, cold, dangerous, lonely, hazardous. People will die. If that's what you like, which I highly recommend this one, you should try. All right, so published by Osprey Games, Jonathan Hicks wrote this gold piece of a thing called Those Dark Places. See, the book's pretty small. Those Dark Places. It's pretty small. I mean, it's not that much to read. I mean, it'll take you it took me about 25 minutes to read. You know, within an hour, I was ready to go. It's real cool. And it's about a company, kind of like, I don't want to compare it to some other games, so I won't. So it's like a company that hires people to do some deep space exploration. And I'm going by the story off this book. I don't want to like say too much, but anyway, you could choose from different crew positions. You're always going to get a primary, and then you're going to have a secondary position. It's helm officer, navigation officer, science officer, security officer, liaison officer, engineer officer, and last but not least, medical officer. Now, my son has to play this game with me, and I always run this game just him, and you know, he's the only character, the only player that plays the character, and I'm the only one I'm the game master, of course. So I include some non-playable characters, like I'll give him like a robot to help him out. He's I forget what he is. He's a science and a medical officer. I don't know which ones. I think he's a medical officer with 2 points and a science officer with 1 point. That means, but I say that the points, that means how many numbers plus you're gonna get on top of a dice roll. This game only has 1 6-sided dice roll. So seeing that he's a medical officer and he rolls a 6, well, 6 plus 2, that equals 8. Same thing with science. If he rolls a 6, he has 1 point for science. He's a 7. That's pretty much it. So, and comparing to the like D&D and other games that have each player has like a whole page back and front of just like crazy amount of stats, this only gives you 4 stats, which is charisma, agility, strength, and education. You're gonna pick 1 through 4. Let's say charisma, you fill it with 3. Okay, that's how well you talk to people and how well you are, and how well you could make people see your way. And then agility, let's say you got a 1. Okay, you're not that much of an athlete, or you are, but you're real clumsy. Let's say that. It's okay to be clumsy. And strength, you get yourself a 3 in strength. No, you can't have 3 because you already got 3 in charisma. So take 2 in strength and then 4 in education. You know, because you're smart. Okay, let me see. There's a scenario that you gotta pull your friend out of rapid fire and he's been wounded. Okay. Let's say my son. Okay, he's gonna use a charisma, which is a 3, and he's a medic officer, which is a 2. So you have 3 and 2, that's a 5, and you're gonna roll 1 6-sided die, and you have to roll 7 or higher. With 7, you accomplish your goal, but something goes wrong, which is really cool. Or 8, that you just ace it. You pull that guy out of there, and you know, you attend to his wounds. So let's say he rolls a 6-sided die with +5 due to strength and medical officer experience. So he rolls a 6. Well, there you go. 6 + 5 is 11. Boom. That's it. Now you just need 1 6-sided die for this game. Real cool. I like the zero engine mechanics that just consists of like 10 6-sided die. This game doesn't even do that. I mean, you can start off with using this mechanic, just 1 6-sided die, and then maybe change and tweak it so you have more fun, or make it seem like it's more complicated. But it's not going to be more complicated at all if you put 10 different dice there. It's going to be probably making every player succeed in their roles a lot more, which is cool. You know, you want them to sweat it. You want them to sweat during the storyline or during the story. And unlike the RPG game Alien, they don't really gotta die here. They could struggle, and they will struggle if you tell a story right, but they won't necessarily die. I mean, you could kill a character if you really want to, but I never like to kill a character. I mean, I have a couple players that their characters have died in Dungeons and Dragons, but not this one right here. Now this is very simple. The first page is what I was talking about. See, you fill 1 through 4, like 1, and then you fill 2 here, and then you fill 3 here, and you fill 4 here. However you want. You let the players decide. You don't decide. You let the players decide. And here, 2 circles for their first profession, and 1 circle for the second one. And those numbers that are filled are going to help in each roll. Now, the pressure and the pressure level and pressure bonus and all that stuff, I mean, it's just more. And I'm not going to go in depth and explain it to you, but it's cool. It's not bad at all. Like I said, if you really want to run the game and you don't have experience, just worry about this. Let the players fill this out, and you explain to them. And of course, it tells you in the book, but you explain to them right here, and then you just poof, you go. Maybe the second game you learn this, and you let the players learn this. It's not bad at all. It's not difficult. So this game, it's Those Dark Places. I really highly recommend it. I bought it for, I think in Amazon was like $24.99 or $20.99. There's a sticker on it that says it costs $20 US dollars, but I think I paid maybe like $20. Yeah, I mean, I highly recommend it, guys. I mean, y'all go ahead and pick it up or ask me any questions. I actually ran this game about 3 times now. I did the short story that's in here. It's not bad at all, my guys. And it's actually broken down in pieces. It tells you, like, you know, phase 1, you know, the scene 1, you're in the ship, and then you discover another ship, a station, a space station. It's deserted. Everybody, the 3 people that you were supposed to pick up are gone. And wait, what's that? Another ship approaches, one that has been lost for 10 years. So, boom, I just told you like half of the whole story, you know. But I mean, there's stuff that goes on in every scene. It's not boring. And I mean, it's only as boring as a game master makes it, to be honest with you. So, Jonathan Hicks, published by Osprey Games, Those Dark Places. Let me know what you think. Everybody, take care, love each other, and the Emperor protects. Later.